Yeah.
And I think I'm only because I'm high that y'all got me thinking about that. I was like, I don't bomb a lot. And I was like, that is a bad night.
Stop, drop, roll it up, light it up hot. Oh, low, that's how this year scene goes.
Yer, what's goody, everybody? You already know what time it is. We back with another episode of YERRRBS. I'm Nico.
I'm
Asia.
And we here with Corey.
What's happening?
Tell
us a little bit about yourself.
Oh man, it's like been doing stand-up comedy for quite some time. I say around about 8 years.
Oh.
You know, kind of new to LA. Well, just getting footing in LA. Been trying for about a year and a half. So like, yeah, you know, just loving the life, ready to you know do this YERRRB thing with y'all.
Hey, you know, we about to get lit.
Right.
All right, well, past the YERRRBS, we're gonna get right to it. In this bag, we're gonna have you choose what it is that we partaking in today.
Okay.
No peeking.
No peeking, right? All right.
What are we gonna smoke?
What are we smoking?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get what? I don't know what that. Oh, okay. Okay. It's a Ekrulila sour diesel.
Ooh.
Yay.
Okay.
Ooh.
That sour diesel. Okay,
Also, Khalifa now has Jay-Z on their team. So Jay-Z, holla at us.
Right. Let's work.
Jay-Z's not gonna see this, but you know.
You never know.
In
You
the
never
dream
know.
world.
In an alternate timeline.
Yeah, all right.
All right, we about to get to these YERRRBs.
Like our whole show was about weed. They showed up with the 22 and the 20 ounces. I was like,
No, they had us weak the whole time. Then they was like, it's 2 of us, so we gotta do 2. And I'm like, yo.
I was like, we didn't say that.
Y'all are bugging.
No.
This is typical us when we high.
I'm so pissed. All right, so we back. I'm mad high.
Same.
And I'm mad that I'm
He a
mad
veteran
high.
though.
Oh yeah, he said he been smoking what since '95.
yeah, around 95.
I was born in 93.
Thank you,
Yeah, I
same.
was like 2. I know I'm an old head. I look young, but that's what get me by though. That's what get me by. I still get picked up as a 20-year-old parole.
I hope I look like this for the
that's
next
dope.
20 years.
Huh?
So I hope I look like this for the next 20
I feel like
years.
You know,
people.
I didn't think I would though. You know, I was dreading it. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I take the hat off, you'd be like, ooh, like he's up there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the hairline been going and stuff. But there's ways to keep it, you know what I'm saying? Keep it new.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna ask you some questions. So first of all, you work in stand-up, and you also like write comedy.
Yes.
When did you get into that, and did you always know that that was your purpose?
No. Like I say, like when did I get into stand up? Like for me, people used to always tell me like, hey, Corey, you funny. It used to piss me off because I was just like express my opinion and just be having a normal
Just be
conversation.
myself. Yeah.
Right. And everybody sitting around giggling and laughing, and I'd be pissed.
I'm funny
like,
to you?
Really?
I'm
I
not a
would be
joke.
like, oh my gosh, people think I'm funny.
Nah.
Am I
Man,
funny?
I'm not a joke. Like this is
I
my
feel
real
you.
thoughts.
I
You know what
feel
I'm saying?
you.
Like I'm not nothing to laugh at. I was serious about that.
That's
but
some Chappelle shit too.
it was like one day I made like a family laugh at a funeral. Like everybody was rolling because I, you know, thought about
That's
that.
hard.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it was like I wasn't trying
That's
to. I was
crazy.
just
That's
like,
deep.
I just said something that was real.
Wow.
And everybody started laughing. It was over a casket picking. You know what I mean? Everybody was laughing, and I was like, maybe I should try this for real. You know what I mean? And then after that, I tried it, and it was pretty fucking dope.
That's dope. That's crazy.
I
That's
got to
dope.
moving from there, and like it's 8 years in, so it's been rough. It ain't been easy, but it's like it's what I want to do. It's all I want to do.
Yeah.
How has comedy like gotten you through certain periods of your life?
Like I gotta take, cause like I've taken breaks
Yeah.
in telling jokes
Yeah.
simply because like the real world was hitting me, and I was like, how can I be funny when I'm always like sad?
Yeah.
But then it was like looking at the things that like was happening to me. And whenever I would tell other people, like, yo, this is what's going on, you know what I'm saying? My wife done left me, this and that. And they like sitting there giggling.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck is you giggling? Like, they
Wow.
like, yo, have you ever listened to you tell something, like record yourself telling a story? And I was like, man, my tragedies be other people like, what was he slapping these on the table? It's crazy. And I was like, that's my real life though.
That's crazy.
You know? But it's like,
But clearly you have a skill in like telling this story in a specific, like your style. So like, what would you say your style is, if any?
style, real life.
So just like realism.
Yeah.
You just pull from
Everything.
real life. Yeah.
If it happens to me, I'm probably gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
I feel you.
People are gonna laugh.
Yeah.
It's stupid, honestly.
It's weird. I don't get it though. When you, I never heard this perspective. When you describe it like
for
that.
me, like comedy,
It's
if I'm not
crazy.
laughing, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So like it gets me through. Back to your question, like it gets me through everything.
Yeah.
Like, because like I laugh at the bills. It's like
Yeah.
can't boot me
There
today.
has to be that
You know what I mean? Like
balance.
I find some way to laugh
has to be
at
that
something.
ba-
I'm like,
Yeah.
It was a graduation show for the Improv in Chicago. Like I took the writing class. I told you that's how I did. I took the writing class, and everybody had to read their jokes out in front of the class. Nobody laughed at mine. When I just read what I wrote, everybody's like, putting you first, bro. You gonna just bomb and get on out the way.
Oh damn.
I was like, all right, let's do this.
It's crazy how other people's projections.
Yeah, they was trying to like set you up.
Hating.
Hey, I was feeling it
Hating.
too because it
Yeah.
was some depressing shit. When
Yeah, I
you
feel
if
you.
you read it, you know what I mean? Like it's not
Yeah.
a good read if you read it.
Mm.
But when I spoke it and did it on stage, I got a standing ovation. My first time out.
Mm.
And like after that, the show just tanked. Everybody was just like, man, we didn't know you was gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yup. They
Like,
fuck with you till
Don't
you don't. Till they
underestimate
don't.
me.
Yeah.
It's like it's
But-
a different feel, but that whole time though, my heart was feeling like it was gonna jump out my chest. It still do to this day.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the excitement.
We was talking about anxiety and like the potential positive side of it.
Somebody once told me, if you not worried about it,
It's not
gonna
important
go
enough.
off the rail.
Yeah.
Right? It's like because you don't care.
Yep.
If you don't care, then it's gonna go off the rail.
You just gotta find that balance between, caring too much and then not stressing yourself out.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's kind of hard not to stress yourself out.
It is.
With 500 people judging you.
That's a lot.
You know what I
In
mean?
one
Like,
room at one time.
straight up
And
judge.
That
and
is
see
a
the
lot.
pace is
Oh,
quick.
God.
Like you don't got you gotta either
From
you
the time you
Yep.
step on the
You gotta
stage,
keep it
everybody
rolling.
out there is like, make me laugh. clown.
Right,
Like,
right.
Like,
Yo.
this is what you came to
Yo.
do. Like, so it's like, yeah, from right there, you like, okay, gotta start off
Yeah.
with laughter.
Yeah.
If you don't, you gotta be able to bring it quickly.
I feel that.
'Cause it can go bad real fast.
I feel that.
I've had a bad night. I've had a lot of them. It
What's your
happens.
favorite?
I say favorite bombing. You can't really put one of those as a happy.
Yeah.
Like, you try to forget about that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the one I got beat up after.
What?
I didn't bomb. I
No.
did good, but I feel like that night was a bomb because I got beat up for something else. Like later on for laughing at somebody else. It was, got jumped on. So like that night,
God.
I don't know. Like that's a memorable night. For
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And I think I'm only because I'm high that y'all got me thinking. I was like, I don't bomb a lot, and I was like, that was a bad night for me though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The one I got beat up, yeah.
All right, so besides comedy, you're starting a production studio with your wife. Tell us more about that. What
Well,
what
it's
made
gonna
you
be-
decide?
What made me decide that is getting to LA and doing comedy and finding it was very hard to get in here without a little piece of fame and like we were saying earlier, the internet.
Yeah.
There was no internet. I don't have a lot of internet love.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, how can I get that? And I was like, let me go to school. So I started going to LA Film.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
This is the
I
second
mean,
time I heard this.
What?
Really?
Well, somebody said that this week. Like, oh yeah, this person goes to LA Film. I'm like,
Yeah. Well, now I'm over at Pasadena. You know what I mean? I jumped over because they film program. I was feeling a little better because I was in the business program because I was like, man, I need to learn how to ramp this up with, you know what I mean, having my own thing. Like there's places where everybody can get in without Hollywood studios. You
Yep.
can do your own thing. There's so many different platforms.
and they're always picking up people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be an impossible dream to be a comedian and actually make something on it back in the day because it was like you only had TV, movies, stand-ups. That was it. You know what I mean? Now you like YouTube, like you know,
exactly.
You got
I was
every
gonna
different
say,
type,
yeah.
tube,
Yeah,
every
it's
different type
true.
of tube streaming way to put your own stuff
You have
out
so much
there.
access to one person.
Yeah.
Now, just
Yeah. Like there's so many people I
Like
don't
you-
know with 20 million followers.
You have to like stay tapped in with your audience, like for them to pay attention to
That's what I'm
you
saying.
and keep you relevant.
Right.
My thing is that you should have something both on and offline. Like, if
Yeah,
like you make use of the tool because it's there, but like, don't depend on it. You know, we always ask, what was your craziest high?
The very first.
Oh,
I still remember.
it's usually always something like that.
I was 15.
Or an edible. We normally get that too.
Nah, I had smoke, but I was 15 years old, and it was like my man was like, "Yo, that smoke, you know what I mean? You gonna try this and all of that stuff." We rolled it in a paper bag, like the paper lunch bag. Like it wasn't even, you know, like we rolled it in a paper lunch bag.
What?
Man, look,
Y'all had nothing else. You were like, yeah.
The weed was illegal. We wasn't 18 to buy nothing to smoke.
Oh gosh,
It
I
was
see what you mean
totally
with people
fucked up.
laughing at your struggles.
I'm walking around, I'm like, I don't feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man's like, nah, you
No,
high. I'm like, I don't
no.
feel shit.
This is
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
This is me.
Go to gym class, right? We in there is volleyball.
Wait, this is during school?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like, this was the 90s. I told you, it was a different time. Like, you know what I'm
That
saying?
is crazy.
I'm high as a kite in the gym class. Dude goes up, spikes the ball, hits the girl in the face. She collapsed. I also follow suit because I'm laughing. Like, I'm laughing so hard. I fall over. And from that point further, I was like, I love weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in a depressed,
No.
sad state.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
you.
saying? For a long time. Hadn't
helps
felt
you
no
see the
good
magic.
laughter or nothing. But that point, she
Yeah.
hit the ground. I felt right behind her. Like, ah! And I just couldn't. Got kicked out. She going to
That's
the nurse. They
crazy.
kicked me out because I'm wrong for laughing. This is insensitive. You know what I mean? I got kicked out. I didn't care. It's the happiest day of my life.
I really feel like you know, like I don't know what it's called, the faces with
That's
like comedy and tragedy. Like I feel like that's you. Like,
Yeah, I've worked it out.
like you find that cycle between. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is hilarious.
It's so funny.
All right, so what's next for you, Corey?
What's next for me? Mainly the production. I'm doing this. I'm in school right now, but I got this idea of Corey in the streets that I've tried before and wasn't prepared properly to even have it going. It was just me and the phone. You know what I mean? But now I've been educated in video and different things, so I'm like, let's run now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm building my own
In a
show.
different place,
Like,
yeah.
It was inspired me. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I've been stupid for a long time. Y'all sound like y'all got education.
What?
It was great. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, y'all got it popped.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like I'm trying to get like y'all, but my production, Aleksandar production, is what's coming next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have you spin the wheel of age. Oh, it's
Because
not
you're
gonna
holding
stop.
it. Yeah.
No, it's stopping. What's big ass?
No. Ah, fuck. No.
We gotta do this on a surface, cause
Well, all right.
How about the two of you hold it on the side? Just spin it in the middle.
whoa.
Okay.
Don't drop that down tonight. Hey, don't drop
I guess
that.
I like that way. I was gonna say, who painted that?
Oh, I did it. Bruh.
He painted
Improv.
Ooh, it's
Alright.
lit.
All right, cool. So this challenge is called Improv. So we basically stole this from Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
Like they have a game called Word Sneak. So what we're gonna do is we're each gonna reach in there. We're gonna grab 4 cards. Now keep your 4 cards
To
in
yourself?
order, but
Oh,
like don't look at all of them. And so we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna
damn.
all 3 of us are gonna have a conversation, and we have to sneak in each word card by card into the conversation. Someone could just start the conversation.
I won. So yeah.
Oh, y'all
Alright,
can't
ready?
see it.
Ooh. Alright.
I
So-
wrote this.
So you know what? You know what food I really like?
What?
I like Asian food, Korean food, Thai food. I like to eat a lot of bulgogi.
You know,
I feel
I
you.
heard that Snuffleupagus like to eat stuff like that, man.
I feel you on the
What?
Asian food though, because like you need to chop it up. Like you got the
Yeah,
chopper.
but what's your favorite?
Like you got the chopper.
How many
But-
times we gotta say our word
But
before we
what's
get?
your?
No, I just wanted to make
That's-
sure y'all heard it.
Fine. But you know what? You know what? What Asian food do you like the best? Because I like going to like the places where they're like cooking in front of you, and they have to
Hibachi
like
type.
light up the fire with
Uh-huh.
like a match or a blowtorch or something. You know, like hibachi.
You know that stuff like sometimes when you go to that
Benihanas.
restaurant, like those kind of restaurants, like sometimes they be sitting up there and as they cooking, they be looking all in your eyes, getting a little too kinky with it. You know what I mean? Like I don't like.
It's mass subliminal things.
Yeah,
going
right.
on, right.
Like it's some other stuff. It's some other stuff, man.
No, keep going. Yeah, I feel you.
But you know, speaking of water and beaches.
When did we say that?
Speaking of water and beaches and like being under the sea, you know,
Right.
I remember everybody was like mad about the Little Mermaid thing, and like
Yeah.
people were also mad about like Ursula being casted, and they
Bro,
didn't
it's
know
a character.
they didn't know who was gonna play like the electric eels or just eels. Like,
Man, like, you know, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're talking about. The other day, I was getting high as a kite, and I realized that they tried to make a movie of Kim Possible, right? And I don't think she looked shit like the original, right?
Why
They
did
like
they
she
do
didn't
that?
look like
She looks
nothing
mad
like the
young, like-
original, but nobody said nothing. Nor was it believable that Kim Possible could even happen.
Yo, speaking
nowadays,
of
you
the
know what I mean?
electric eel and
Oh, we
Impossible,
bringing it
you
back?
remember Ron?
we're bringing it
He
Ron.
used to eat a lot of weird stuff, right? I
Real-
wonder if
real
he would.
weird
I
shit.
wonder if
Real
he would
weird
eat
shit.
eel
Real
tacos.
weird shit. Real weird
Like
shit.
electric eel tacos?
Nah, like I seen him one time like suck on a drumstick, like in the most weirdest fucking way I ever seen in my life, yo.
No. You know what? Actually, going back to Asian food. See, and we're talking about being under the sea, and like it's really sad that we do eat these sea creatures.
It is.
But you know what? You know what I really miss since like I started eating plant based? I miss like poke and like the seaweed stuff on top.
Never.
Like,
Everything
why
I
you
don't.
talking about
I'm not
stuff
into.
that people miss and stuff like
And
you know what I mean? I
scallions,
miss
soy
a good
sauce.
episode with Snuffleupagus up in it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like do you feel me? Like Snuffleupagus like used to
You
make
know
me
what I
feel the
miss?
best in the world.
I miss Soul Train Awards. You remember that?
Yes,
Like,
I do remember that. Like I don't know, you know,
I
Shamar
remember
Moore
that.
used to do that. Like I
Yo, that's crazy. Like,
I went through all of mine.
That was
but
such
then
an
you made me
I
think
went
about
through
that.
all of
You
mine,
made
too.
me- I went through all of mine, but you made me think of that for real. Like Shamar Moore was on that at one point. You know what I'm saying?
I
Before
see.
he
I
was
don't
on
even
SWAT.
remember that. 'Cause I was still mad
so
young.
dumb.
But I was
Soul Train
like,
for
That
a
was
while.
so dumb.
yo, I think it was good. It probably sounds funny as hell on the other side, but
Yo, that was so
that was
dumb.
fun. I
All
like
right, all right.
that. This was fun.
For real life.
This was fun.
Who want that? It was, y'all. This is what's happening. Thank y'all for letting me take part in this. yo.
Of course. Thank you for being a
Thank-
part of it.
thanks.
I'm glad I was still able to jump in there because I'm like, I ain't did that in a minute.
Yeah,
like, I was
yeah.
like,
I want to thank you for coming and chopping it up with us.
I appreciate it,
What?
appreciate
No.
it, appreciate it.
We not still
I'm
playing
sorry.
the game.
All right.
It's over.
I appreciate y'all having me. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
This was fun. You know what I mean? Like, like we had some good convo here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
we
I be
did.
It was
thinking about
cool.
things. Yeah.
Tell the
Yeah.
people where they can find you or what you're working up that they got to look out for.
At Corey K. Cal, you know what I mean? That's for the Instagrams and the Twitter and Facebook. It's Corey Calvert, you know what I mean? I don't have no stage name or nothing like that. I'm just me.
I'm just
you know
me.
What I'm saying? Like Corey Calvert is not hard to find.
That's real.
CALVERT.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to spread good vibes and good words. Feed your temple.
Protect your mental and always pass the YERRRBS.
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 YERRRBS.